If a country like China, like with all their technological power, financial power, and military prowess and power, if they are really looking up to cooperating with more countries, almost every country you go to, you have Chinese there with their power. It shows us who are not well educated, who thinks that disintegrating from one another is the best way. Meanwhile, we have been doing it for years, and yet we are still crawling on our knees as a continent, Africa. Why can't we sit down and understand that if the most powerful nations are fighting to cooperate with the rest of the world, that cooperation is a very indispensable aspect of growth for one another and strength. Even to deal with international Western powers that comes and intimidates Africa and takes things from us. Even to be able to cope with those countries, we need to work with one another. So this issue of we feeling like, okay, we have become all and all, and this brother has to, we don't need you. That is not actually the way countries works. We have to find a way to love. We have to find a way to make things work, bro. Make things work, bro. This is 2025. Life, like, the world has so developed, we shouldn't still be existing with the mindset of 1945. We either have to sit down and get a way in order to move ahead within West Africa. We have borders here, but the people who created borders, they didn't even put borders in their own, because they understand the need for cooperation. They know how the psychological impact of most of those things among their people. So they make sure that somehow, despite what they show you in media, they integrate and work together, because they know they can't really do it without one another. But somehow here, we feel like, we can do without one another. Bro, no matter how, whether you like it or you don't like it, you are my brother. Forget about banter, social media banters. If you look at me, unless I tell you where I'm from, you can't tell. And if I look at you, unless you tell me where you're from, I can't tell. So what we can see already unites us more than before the language. Even in Nigeria, Nigeria has a very high level of ethnic groups in the country themselves that speaks different languages. So Nigeria already, you can, if it is based on splitting based on language, you can get so many countries out of Nigeria. So it's actually not by language. It is actually that name: Ghana, Togo, Benin, Nigeria. So let us sit down, find a way